Baby, I think it's amazing what you're doing out there. Guess I'm just a little jealous I don't have it all. And I was talking to your sister just the other day. She's the only one who ever asks if I'm okay. Lately I've been losing, letting people down a lot, cutting all the corners, standing on shoulders, drowning everyone so I can get to the top. All of these things I would like to stop. Come on, help me up one more time. Come on, give me that nice, strong, steady heart. 'Cause what if I fall and you don't see? I don't wanna be responsible for me. And I got all these people running around now, lifting me up. One shot and watch the birds all fly away. And I know you'd be good at anything you put your mind to. And I'm sorry for everything you had to see. Oh, lately I've been losing, letting people down a lot, cutting all the corners, standing on shoulders, drowning everyone so I can get to the top. All of these things I would like to stop. Come on, help me up one more time. Come on, give me that nice, strong, steady heart. 'Cause what if I fall and you don't see? I don't wanna be responsible for me. Help me up one more time. Come on, help me up one more time. Just another band-aid, ripping it off. Totally in love with all that you are, and found another problem, 'cause that's what I do. Just want everything to be perfect, don't you? Come on, help me up one more time. Come on, give me that nice, strong, steady heart. 'Cause what if I fall and you don't see? Come on, help me up one more time. Come on, give me that nice, strong, steady heart. What if I fall and you don't see? I don't wanna be responsible for me. I don't wanna be responsible for me.
You didn't question all your motives when you thought that this was highly beneficial for me. You then in turn began to think that it was cute to rub my face in all these made-up stories. Roman Empire's what you are. Roman Empire's who you are. You're an empire, darkest of empires, the Roman Empire. Your is who you are. You're an empire, darkest of empires, the Roman Empire. Roman Empire is what you are. Roman Empire is who you are. You're an empire, darkest of empires, the Roman Empire.
Since you left, I've been holding on to a memory. Since you walked out that door, yeah. And you said I changed and you're so damn sick of me. You're not mine anymore. 2, 3, 4. Whoa, whoa. She said you need to let me go. Whoa, whoa. She said I'd die for you. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not mine anymore. Hey, I still remember what you wore on the first night. Still remember how that black dress had your curves right. Still remember smoking just to calm my nerves, till you had to leave and grabbed your purse. I grabbed first, it's no words, yeah, it's just her body against mine. Makeup on my shirt, lipstick on my neck, whiskey on my breath. Taking pictures in the moment so we don't forget, yeah. Whoa, whoa. She said you need to let me go. Whoa, whoa. She said I'd die for you. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not mine anymore. And I can't be myself without you. I am not well. Okay, I said that before, but I need you now, yeah. Whoa, whoa. She said you need to let me go. Whoa, whoa. She said I'd die for you. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not mine anymore. Since you left, I've been holding on to a memory. Since you walked out that door, and you said I changed it. You're so damn sick of me. You're not mine anymore. Whoa, whoa. She said you need to let me go. Whoa, whoa. She said I'd die for you. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not mine anymore.
I have done bad things, did them too. Good people got no self-control. It's the root of my evil ways. War in my head when I'm trying to keep it peaceful. A little feels good, a little more, and it's lethal. Save me from myself. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. These bad habits, they die too slow. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. But if you love me, let me go. I get high to leave all these problems on the ground. Then to my surprise, they're right there when I come back down. I do it like I've done before, a million times, a million and one, and I'll lose my mind. Save me from myself. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. These bad habits, they die too slow. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. But if you love me, let me go. But if you love me, let me go. Got pulled by the current till I'm running out of breath. Got dragged back down, feel the water in my chest. I tried getting better, did all of the 12 steps. Whoever would've thought, whoever could've guessed. The harder that I chase it, the further that it gets. The harder that I chase it. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. These bad habits, they die too slow. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. But if you love me, let me go. Let me go. But if you love me, let me go.
We got a ride, we got the night. I got the bottle, you got the light. We got the stars, we got audio. We're gonna fly, we're getting high. You got the moon dust, I got the sky. We got the stars, we got audio. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet, you gon' come home with me, oh. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet, come home with me, oh.
Welcome back to Exult Day 4. We have quarterfinals for the chess today. First game is between IMT 8 and which is the
IMT
other
8 is competing with IM Raipur 1, and we are expecting some real fierce clash as both the players, as you can see, are with the same rating, like exact same rating. So we are expecting some real deadly clash over here. And uh, so Murad's chess, which is Shanu from IMT 8, has started with the Sicilian Dragon, and his knights are holding some really good position in the middle. And as you can see, he has castle now, and both the players have castle. Black has castle towards the king side, whereas white has castle towards the queen side.
longer side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Since Chanu has more control over the center, Chanu representing white, IMT8 has more control, has a bit edge over in this game, though it's all neutral till now. It's just start a game right now. They're entering into the mid game. Let's see who will hold the calm and composure and comes out victorious.
Yeah, obviously, as the engine shows that white has a slight edge over black, but it is some norm in chess that whichever is side is opting white has some advantage, a slight advantage, but that doesn't mean that black can't do anything. Black, if uh, he maintains his calm and composure, he can surely fight back.
The pieces exchange, knight and a pawn, both are equal. Both of the like Kumar and Shanu controls two squares in the middle.
But as you can see that white's pieces are more developed than black. Maybe black has some strategy, but black's main major pieces are a bit on the back side, and Shanu's pieces are on the front rack.
Yeah, both of the rooks, both it's like Kumar's and Shanu's rook are on the last rank for both of them. Though the knight and the bishop and the queen are open for both of the team.
Okay,
Now opening
king
up the rank for the rook.
King B2 from Shanu might seem like a shallow move, but it does protect King to be open from this A2 position, which was hanging right there. So now Black is trying to storm his pawns from A5, and so does Shanu from G4. Pawn to G4, maybe looking for some attack for the um, uh, knight at f6, and let's see what happens afterwards.
Kumar should open up his rook to C8 or somewhere so that he can have an open file to give like activate its pieces. And whereas Shanu should go for A3 so that she can avoid some back rank threats in the later on in the games.
Right. So he has opened up his C file for the rook and trying to look for some lines so that he can push forward his rook. So, but right now I can't see any development from the rook side of black. But let's see what happens. He surely would have some strategies in his mind. And yeah, there goes a3.
As mentioned before, and I'd say like Shanu has a better pawn structure over here. Just the right time to activate his pieces. They're developing slowly and steadily.
Yeah, it is crucial for every chess player to develop his pieces in starting and control the center position. And as you can see, um, bishop at d4 and knight at c3 has surely gained a lot of center position for Sanu. Also, queen and rook are doubled up, and which can prove really lethal after as the game proceeds.
A double rook file or a queen on rook file is a very much threat to the opponent each and every time if we can give them a ruling chess or anything else.
Right. So black is looking a little defensive, but at the same time, the A file and B file looks a little open for Sanu, and there goes bishop to B5, protecting that file which I was talking about. So there could be a little threat from there, but Shanu was smart enough to predict that in advance and stop that queen to advance towards the A files and B files. The queen has to move
Now Kumar
certain.
has the yeah to go to the C file. It will be better to make yeah. Here he goes.
Okay, so C file, on the C file, black has queen and a rook doubled up, which is again a little advantage.
Okay, nice. He's gone for like moving his pawn structure way ahead. So if he can develop his pieces later on, can use both the rooks.
Right. And okay, this was a little unorthodox move, trapping the bishop at b5.
double attack on the bishop right now. So I would say like better exchange the piece. No, but went for like attacking the knight over there. If you take the bishop, I'll take your knight.
Right. So let's see how black. Okay. Um, okay, he saves his bishop. So I think we can see some bishop exchange over here.
I guess bishop. They should exchange bishop. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, white takes at g2, g7, and king will take it back, most probably.
And it will put in some very not very good situation. I would say it is a
Yeah,
good move though, but
yeah,
for
it will open up the black king a little, but nevertheless he can go back one move, but it will waste two move for black. So it is a nice move from white, gaining him a little advantage. So both the
if I
players are
try to
patient
take
enough.
some knight to g7 and
Both the players are patient enough to not rushing things out, and they are taking their time, and um, and that's why the um, both the players are having nice piece structures. Okay, bishop
Shanu has
takes
more
it.
developed pawn and like he came up with a
Yeah,
better move.
yeah. So finally, a bishop exchange. Queen takes back at c4.
Let's say because the pawn has been protected by the other pawn, so can't take it. Have to can open up the knight and and open up the rooks as well.
Right. So Shanu has opened up his C file a little, but yeah, there must have be surely some attacks coming up. Maybe um, a knight to E7 can be a nice fork. Yeah, knight to E7 can be a nice fork. Black has to be wary about it. Um, yeah, he saves it. He predicts, like he predicts what Shanu is going to move, and this was a good save. But at the same time, his queen is a little alone in the left side of the board, which is which is surely not desirable. So there is okay. Queen
Picks up
takes
the
at
free
a5.
pawn. Okay, nice, nicely going. Let's see. Okay,
So black's knight comes into the picture with e6, and maybe looking for some lines to open, but some disadvantage for black is that his rook are blocked, saving those crucial pieces, but they are not in attack, so it is quite defensive position for black. Okay, a single pawn rush coming into picture, but that I don't think that will help black so much.
it, though like Shanu can go for h5 and like distort the pawn structure for Kumar. Yeah,
So Shanu is continuously storming his pawns on g file and h file. Now Shanu has to take it back, otherwise it will expose his king, and if even if he takes back, the king will expose in a 2 or 3 move. So we can see the game opening over here, and both the players have nearly 3 minutes left. So we can see some rush game as well. And when this situation comes up, there are chances that um players make mistake. Most of the mistakes are being made in these crucial times, and both the players have to be cautious about it. So bishop to c7 was not a great move. It didn't help too much, and yes, h file is doubled up with queen and a rook. So if black takes on h5, then queen will take back, and then it will be a checkmate threat. And black doesn't have an option of not taking it. Otherwise, it will be even more worse. So let's see how black proceeds over here. But black is not
Better
looking in a
block
good
that pawn
position.
out. That'll solve the more.
Black is thinking hard. His clock is ticking. Let's see. He doesn't have much time left, but at the same time, he can't simply throw the game away. But he has to consider this, that he has limited time left, and Shanu is gaining some considerable time advantage as well.
He has the whole 1 minute ahead of him, and plus, if he can block the pawns on h6, that would be a better move from his side, I would say, and wait for Shanu to blunder.
Yeah, but Shanu is less likely to blunder as he's in a considerable advantage over black. Okay, okay. Knight takes back. Knight takes at d5. Shanu doesn't even need to take it back because the checkmate is on the roll. Yes,
That's all we
I
were
think
talking about. It's a
yes.
mate in six, if all goes probably well for Shanu.
Yeah, mate in six, and yeah, so he blocks it. Now queen will surely take it back at h5, right? And now he can just delay his checkmate, but he can't really do too much about it.
Yeah, already Shanu has found the move.
Yeah, he's just delaying it
So
by throwing a checkmate, which any player would do, but he can even delay a little more by delivering a queen checkmate, queen check. Now the game is over, I guess. And a brilliant
okay,
game by Shanu.
it's
IMT8 has
game.
won their first match, and now they are looking forward for that semi-final spot to compete against the best of the best B schools in India and the world. So
And
next match will also be among IMT8 and IM Raipur 1. Let's see, IMT8 will continue their dominance, or are we expecting some comeback from IM Raipur 1? So let's
the
see
next
what
match is
happens.
between Tejas and Neil. Tejas has a rank rating of 1800. Let's see how it will pan out. And IMT has taken the first match itself. Let us thanks our sponsor. Event Exult 21 has been co-sponsored by Hostinger, audio partner Dodao, video partner Grayon, education partner ABP Education, and chess partner chess.com. Without chess.com, we wouldn't be able to have such a smooth event. What says Satyam?
Right, we are all grateful for chess.com for such a wonderful platform, that we are miles apart, but still we are here competing against each other and having one of the greatest sporting event in the world.
Of course. Let us set up the second match, Satyam.
Yes.
Grayon. This festive season, Grayon introduces
It's
a
time
gift
to
box
change your
comprising
brand.
6 beauty
Grayon,
essentials,
beauty,
a must-have
cosmetic,
for
personal
all
care
women.
products.
Grayon.
Okay, guys, welcome back to the second game of the draw. IMT8 versus IM Raipur. Neil representing IM Raipur with white pieces. Tejas representing IMT8 with black pieces. Both have a solid opening till now. White has gone for pushing his pawn to control the center, whereas black has opted for like going slowly and steadily. And let's see how it pans out.
Definitely, Aman. And I'm Satyam Sharma here, and here with me is Aman Bagel from both from IMT Ghaziabad, and we are having one of the greatest matches among the top B schools. And okay, so the match has already started, and Neil looks in a good position, and he will. Okay, he pins the knight, and Tejas has removed the pin. Not really removed the pin, but it has, but he has pushed the bishop back. So Neil is
Uh,
from I am Raipur and Tejas is from IMT 18, and let's see who gets the better of the other.
And again, we can see the ratings are equal for both, almost equal for both of the team, and it will be a hell of a match. And
Right, exactly what we call the cutthroat competition between the two teams. And okay, as pawn to c5. It looks like a bait, but the idea is to remove the d4 pawn from the center and extract it towards the left side of the board, because what all the chess players do is to gain the center position. So
it's,
Niels,
it's a saying, if you control the center, you control the game.
right, and with the same idea, Neil takes out his bishop, takes out his knight to c3.
I guess the next move should be taking up on the pawn exchange
Yeah,
would be
pawn
it.
exchange, and with that, Neil's queen will come into play, which actually most of the chess players do not desire to take their queens out too early. So maybe they just can be looking for this, and even if it doesn't take back, the position is fine for both white and black. Okay,
And
so
it went for maybe for doing the castle. You put out
yeah,
the bishop at e7.
yeah. So bishop to e7 has served two purposes. First is they have removed this knight spin, which was hanging at f6, and also created some space to castle. And black will surely castle in the next move, and we can see some castle. And I don't like this move pretty much. Uh, Bishop to f2. Like white was developing his piece quite quickly, but he's again on the back rack, which puts him into a defensive situation. And now the quest for center has begun. They just could have castled also, but both the players are trying to gain the center.
The better move from Neil would be to not to take the pawn and go for d5. Already backed with the c4 pawn, I would say, and it'll give a threat to, yeah, here it go, give a threat to knight, and it'll push back or just sideline the knight.
Another idea is to, yeah, take the pawn and white takes back, maintaining the
And
pressure
eventually,
on
yeah,
the
eventually
knight at
it'll.
c6. Yeah. So black has to save his knight. Either he can go for attacking forward, but attacking forward will not be a good option because the pawn movement at a3 can simply push him back. So okay,
Well,
that was quite defensive move because knight was developing quite nicely, but he chose to take it back. So white's dominance in center continues, but let's see what. Okay, so another aggressive move. Now bishop also has to retreat. It has no
aggressive
other
back,
option other than
wherever, yeah, no
f8.
option.
Yeah, it seems like they are just taking their armies back. All right. So this was the idea to push Tejas bishop in the back rack and take that hanging pawn.
I would
Okay,
say right now.
I think Tejas is again looking for the castling. White's pieces are more developed right now, and
All because of the threats given by that pawn, and like they just pieces have gone back to the where they belong in the starting.
yeah, right. Except for bishop at g7 and knight at f6, both the major pieces are standing right where they were at the starting. So that is undesirable for black. But chess is a game of unpredictability. You never know what fortune holds for you. So
And
pawn storm, maybe a threat to knight at f6 is coming into picture, and that will
all
push forward one major piece, one more major piece for black. So Aman, my question to you is, what would you have made? What move would you made if you were playing as black?
already I have here made the move, so I'll put out like I'll answer the question in the next turn.
Okay,
So right now, like both of the players, mostly Neil is pushing forward and developing his pieces one by one, having a great good pawn structure on the right side, though don't have much on the left side. Let us see where it pans out because right now I would say Tejas has a very slight disadvantage over here.
right. And I can figure out why Tejas is not castling it. Maybe like if he castles, he can surely get some lines in the E file, um, preparing a discovery attack from the D file, and there comes bishop to E2 by Neil.
And Neil, we should be trying to castle, I would say, in the coming moves.
Yeah.
Because okay, a pin the
Finally, one
knight, maybe.
finally one major piece coming into picture. Both pinning the knight at C3 and attacking that hanging
Bishop.
bishop at c5.
Yeah.
He retreats the bishop, and
And
bishop is safe
they
enough.
just should they should make a most of it this pin knight, and because we have seen in the previous games that like, pinning some piece in front of the king has have proven very good advantage to the person who have pinned the piece. Let us see where it goes for Tejas.
Yeah, Tejas is looking to attack this knight at c3 by storming his pawn in on b file. Okay,
Okay, there
so
goes.
you can say so as the pin was created by queen, so now queen is behind knight, so you can say that pin is removed because they'll have same material advantage if they both take it back, and Neil removes this bishop, this knight at c3.
It's a, I would say, three pawn hanging up there in on b5.
Right. So I don't know why. Okay, so yeah, now Tejas has to retreat a little more. He shouldn't exchange pieces right now because he is not in a good position. If he does so, then things can go worse for him because bishop at b5 looks strong for white.
Could have been a queen exchange in the terms because a lot of pieces which has been mm, if you remove the queen, a lot of makes things simple. This might be going for that.
Yes, but they just need to be cautious about that c7 spot because this is going to
Yeah,
be a outpost for. Okay, so there comes queen exchange.
I think okay, it will take by bishop to d2
Yeah.
because otherwise it will be like it will then king won't be able to castle if king takes. Better to take by bishop.
Right. Okay, so he takes back with the king. That is a strange move. He could have castled if he didn't do so. He could easily take it back from through bishop, and now we can see a outpost being created for that knight at c7. If Neil can spot it, then that knight can be a big threat because rook won't be able to open up their lines.
Like a same rook to b1. He also wants to put his rooks into the lines so that any future threats can be neutralized.
But I didn't understand why Tejas was looking to attack that b5 knight. It was already being backed up by e2 bishop. So what they just did is taking his knight back, which puts
I think
him in a little.
bishop would be coming into the picture since the knight in front of the bishop's diagonal has been removed. The dark side bishop for the black.
Absolutely, but I can only see e5 and f6 spot for the black bishop. And that is because the center advantage which was taken by white. So
And
if you
also like
if you observe every black major piece, uh, you'll see that there are not many moves to be made, and that will compel black to make some mistakes. Okay, the pawn exchanges.
pawn exchange and a double attack on the c8 square. Okay,
Okay, white is looking to exchange some pieces.
quite probably.
White makes b3. The idea was to save its b2 pawn because it was double attacked by rook at b8 and bishop at g7. Okay.
Okay, exchanges on terms. I think should take with the pawn, or maybe if it takes with rook, opens up the rook a lot of space to move forward into. I don't see
Right.
any threat on b5 square.
Um, Either way, he just goes that it will be the same thing because that black pawn at c6 is a single pawn. Okay, attack at f8 rook, the black
I
rook.
guess rook d8 would be a better move to threaten the king, and king is it in open. Yeah, there you go.
There you go. But
The starting of the end game when the king starts to come into the game. So it is just to be said that the end game has started.
right, so Tejas is now looking for some pawn exchanges, but it will worsen his situation because his pieces are accumulated at one end.
And the time has been like only 2 minutes for each of the team. So now you'll be seeing a quick moves from both of the sides.
Yeah, the major idea now will be to uh, like put some pressure on the basis of time, not on the basis of developing the pieces. Saves his rook.
Okay.
To black saves his rook to e8 because he was hanging. He could have exchanged as well, but as Tejas is a little on the disadvantageous side, so he decides not to take it, not to exchange the rooks.
As a bishop to g4 would be a good move as well, pinning the knight because then the rook won't be moving. Okay,
So white is
nice.
again offering an exchange of bishops,
Okay,
and there
check
goes
to
a check.
okay. Now it's a kind of slight a mistake from uh, Neil's side because the time has started to decrease and the moves are gonna get fast right now. And Teja just started playing quick. He's just looking at the piece. If it's not at okay, the engine shows a slight disadvantage over
Yes.
here. Let us see
So
where it's headed to.
and that is because yes,
With
that
the
this is what
free
I was
knight,
talking about.
free knight, I
It
would
is
yeah,
series of
okay,
exchange. It is series of exchange,
yeah,
and
and as we can see, it's like there's a free pawn hanging over there. Okay,
so I don't know what happened. Like Neil was looking in a good position initially, but he just like lost the
just
game
the
in
time
between.
pressure. Time pressure, I would say it has taken a back from the Neil. And let's see how it pans out because still Neil is on the lesser time, but still
And I'm even seeing a checkmate in some moves.
you can say that. But okay, Tejas
I can
showing
really see
good
some.
nerves right now.
I
Is
think
it
it is over for
there's
white.
a
I
mate
think it
in
is
one?
over.
Yeah, it's over mate in one. Okay,
Yeah, and black
yeah.
resigns.
And
And
Tejas being held for quite a 8 minutes, I would say 8 to 9 minutes, has came back because of the blunders and the mistakes from Neil's side. He couldn't keep his calm and composure because of the like, time decreasing and just falling back. And it's 2-0
Aman,
to IMT, and IMT goes to the semi-final.
yes,
It's
and Aman, do you remember that we were talking about that White has a slight advantage because they have the center pawn, but what worsened the situation for White was the exchanges that took place. The initially the queen exchange and the bishop exchange, and the king hanging in the center was the at the most disadvantageous place. So I think that turned game around for Tejas and very well played Tejas. But hard luck for Neil, but he also played really well and showed some good game.
we still have the third game on the line. If let us check out with our moderating team.
Yes, and till
We
then,
like
viewers,
how
stay tuned because
Satyam, can you tell us like how we moderate the game to stay fair with both the players and conduct a good event.
Yeah, actually, the moderating team puts a lot of effort to maintain the authenticity of the game and as well as ensuring entertainment of both their participants and the viewers and the organizers as well. Because we get to learn a lot, like developing the centerpiece. I didn't know much about it before organizing this event, but yeah, as soon as I started organizing it and interacted with one of the leading chess players in B schools
The
of
third
India.
game is already started, Satyam. The link is in the chat box. Madhav, can you put us through to the game? The quick start game already started between Ashish and Chhatrapati Ash. Ashish is from IMT 8 and Chhatrapati Ash is from IM Raipur. Both are the top of the B schools fighting for glory. Though IMT 8 has already went through the semifinals, it's just for formality they are playing. Mother, just let us know if we are live through the game. Ashish has gone through quick few moves and has a move so that we can have a visual reference for it. By the time that, let me thanks our sponsor. Event Exult 21 is in co-sponsored by Hostinger, audio partner Dodao, beauty partner Creon, education partner ABP Education, Hindi newspaper partner Dainik Jagran, and our chess partner chess.com. And the winner would be getting a diamond membership from chess.com if I'm not uh, allowed to say. Let me check through our moderating team if we are live through the game or not. Yeah, you are live, Satyam.
Yes. So for viewers per user, let us explain the lines which are being moved by both the players. We are seeing a little similar kind of formations, both from white sand and black sand, which we saw in the earlier game, and in Shanu and I am D8 versus I am Raipur 1. I remember exactly this thing happening in the end game. Bishop taking at G7 and uh, Knight taking it back. White has a little center advantage, and but yeah, the knight at D5 can be pushed back really soon by pawn at E6.
Great moves by Ashi to take center for its from its pawn and knights, threatening the knight. Let us
Okay,
see
it's
if it's
threatening the knight, but it is not much problem for white because even if the pieces get exchanged, they are of the same numerical value, so it won't make a difference, and it will all it can do is reduce the dominance of white in the center.
but though like Ashi's a slight advantage over here. So I'd say like at the end he'll be having some advantage by exchanging pieces and stay up on top.
So both the players are patiently making
I
their moves,
can
taking their
see a
time
move
to ensure.
threatening knight to b6 or knight to okay, thought better of it. I guess knight has to push back since it's been double attacked by a pawn and the bishop, giving it away for the exchange of pawn won't be good for Ashish.
Right. This pawn at e6 for black was I was talking about in initially when white made his move. So now knight at d5 doesn't have no much option other than retreating, and there comes a pawn storm.
Okay, let us see. Pawn takes. Okay, pawn takes. Okay, it will be a pawn. Okay, pawn takes. Pawn takes. No.
Taken by bishop and taken back by black queen d5 series of
Okay.
exchange. Oh wait, yeah, so our queen exchange as well. So it leaves black with this hanging pawn at d5, which can be defended. Oh, okay,
Okay.
he chooses not to defend it and
Better set another
attack the
pawn
c.
and go. Yeah, the second pawn, second rank and the seventh rank are the most threatened rank for the opposite type. If the white rook goes to the seventh rank, it would be a very much threatened to the other side because the other pieces cannot move in the seventh rank. It just
Okay,
get them stuck over there.
been lost to I am Raipur. So both the player I was expecting a little aggressive game from both end because they don't have anything to lose now. But
And to remind you all, you guys, there is no lucky loser for this. We already have uh, 8 teams for the quarterfinals, which will go through the semifinals and then to the finals tomorrow. Semifinals and finals are lined up tomorrow itself. So each of the teams who will go through final will be playing a semifinal before that, then a final after that. So it will be a action packed tomorrow.
absolutely, Aman. And there goes a bait. This is a bait. Bishop at c4 looks like hanging, but it can cause black to give away both of his rook in exchange of just one rook. So it is a good move. It now some aggressive game is coming into the picture.
Either way, if the pawn, okay,
And I think
that
black shouldn't have done that because now bishop will surely take that pawn at d5 because
it's a free
if I
pawn.
yeah, it's a free pawn, and if a series of exchanging takes place, white will end up in a significant material advantage.
Better thought of not to take it, and I guess it's a mistake from white side. I
Yeah,
would say
and
pass.
a pretty much defensive approach adopted by both the players.
Now the d4 square has been backed up with the rook and the knight, and both of the players have double attack on that square. So
Yeah, but I
make
think
this
White should have taken it. White should have taken that pawn when that black pawn was at d5, because now both the players are ready to attack each other, and both will end up in same material advantage. Yeah, both the rooks will be gone now.
okay. It will be a nice game with empty squares around. We would see today.
Yeah, yes. Aman, actually, the thing is, anyone can play with knight, and I've seen major players dominating the game with white pieces, with the queens and rooks coming into play. But when it comes to only the pawns, it becomes very crucial because now you can see kings are coming into picture.
Yeah, now king game would be a better game because you never usually see king come into the end game very much often. It's a rare scene when most of the pieces are exchanged, then only king come and king's been utilized for the end game. Now you would see a better game over here. Let us see, and 5 minutes on the clock for both of the players. Let us see how it pans out.
Yeah, although both the players were looking a little defensive, but neither of the players was scared to let go of their pieces. Like many people are just hesitant to exchange the queens, exchange the rooks, but they both were um, like confident enough. And now bishop to e6 being retreated because it was attacked by king. King at e3. We don't usually see such terminologies that attacking being attacked by king. But now, as you can see, okay. So the final major piece has also again been exchanged. So I think
It's the pawn moves, pawn converting to queens, pawn being killed and being exchanged. There are like all the pawns are in the same file, so it will be a good game we are looking into.
yeah, so Aman, as you can see, like what I think is that there is a mirror at fourth rank. Like whatever white does, black does the same, and whatever strategies black formulate, white anticipates it and does the same. So I think it is an interesting match, and like you can see exactly the same pawn structure at both the ends. So I have no idea which way the game is going. I think okay, so the engine shows that white is in a little advantage. Okay, white let go of a significant advantage. He could have just taken that pawn at g5 and slowly move his king towards the g file and promoted and could have promoted pawn to queen or whatever he wants. But now position is again even Stevens for both the players. Both the players
I'm
backing
seeing
their
this
pawns.
game going into a draw. They are all kind of mirrored.
Right, right. Same
I
moves
want
by
a draw. I would
both
say
the
like
players.
really pushing their hands forward soon enough.
Right. This kind of match is pretty much interesting. Like one mistake and you'll let go of a important pawn, and that will create into either a draw, which you could have you could have won, or even it can cause to a loss, which you could have made into draw. I think we are going
Yes,
to see a draw. If
you're
the
right.
if this set of moves like White's king to c4 and Black's king to c6 and they just keep rolling, it will be a draw. If this series repeats for three or more times, usually it is three times.
Al- Already two times it has happened. So I would say like they are looking for a draw itself. Nobody is going to pull
Okay,
back.
Ashish has offered a draw already, and it
Okay,
is a
it's a
draw.
draw. It's a well
Okay.
fought match came to an end, and IMT goes forward to the semi-final. IMT 8 with Shanu, Ashish, and Tejas. Let us see. Our next match is of Stanford, which will start at 9:30 onwards. So the Stanford would be taking on IM Shillong, Satyam, and
Yes.
our international participants are all ready to make their uh, team victorious in our very own event.
Yeah, now it is the matter of countries like US versus India we are witnessing. So Exult has gone to another level, and that is winning for all of us. So that is one thing to be cheering about. Let's see who wins. Both the sides are looking pretty much strong. Both I am Shillong and Stanford, and let's go forward to the second match.
So guys, stay tuned for Stanford and IM Shillong. Soon enough, we'll be putting it on 9:30 around. So let's stay tuned for the YouTube live stream because COD and CS:GO and Valorant are on the terms. Uh, we are signing off, Satyam and Aman over here. I'll be thanking our sponsor once again. Our event Exult 21 is been co-sponsored by Hostinger, audio partner Dodao, beauty partner Grayon, education partner ABP Education, Hindi newspaper partner Dainik Jagran, and chess partner, of course not, chess.com.
Right. So stay tuned. Stay tuned with Exalt 21. We'll be back soon.
soon in 5 or fewer minutes. Next game would be starting off COD or Valorant or CS:GO. Aman and Satyam signing off. Bye.
Bye bye.
Yes. अलोन। अरे यार, चलो ठीक है, कुछ कुछ गड़बड़ कर देंगे। आई एम। हेलो। अमृतसर का तो अभी हुआ था ना, थोड़े दिन पहले। कितने खिलाओगे यार, मतलब ऐसे खिलाते जाओगे। अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा, चलो ठीक है। ठीक है यार, बट अकेले माधव, अकेले कोई सेंस है नहीं यार ज्यादा, मतलब वो बहुत ही मोनोटोनस हो जाता है, उससे अच्छा तो रखो मत। मतलब वो नहीं, कोई नहीं है तो मैं वही बोल रहा हूँ, क्योंकि दो लोग होते हैं ना तो इंटरेस्टिंग रहता है, आपस में बात करते हैं, इसमें सिर्फ मैच के बारे में बोलते बोलते बहुत मोनोटोनस हो जाता है, बहुत बोरिंग हो जाता है फिर। हाँ, वो वैसा बेटर है यार, मतलब कोई रहेगा तो इंटरेस्टिंग रहेगा थोड़ा सा। है ना। ठीक है ठीक है ठीक है। चलो ठीक ठीक, हाँ। अरे मुझे लगा कैंसिल नहीं कर रहे कमेंट्री ना।
Grayon. This festive season, Grayon introduces a gift
time
box
to
comprising
change your
6
brand.
beauty essentials,
Grayon,
beauty,
a must-have
cosmetic,
for
personal
all
care
women.
products.
Grayon.
Bholi was 12 years old when she got her first period. Horrified, she ran to her mother. Her mother gave her some hay to absorb the blood and told her that she would have to spend the next 5 days in the shed where the family buffaloes lived. 3 months later, Bholi picked up hay as usual to manage her period, not noticing an insect in the hay. The insect entered through her vagina, severely infecting her uterus, and removing it was the only option. Bholi will never bear a child in her life. India has 355 million menstruating women and girls. Almost 82% of women and girls in India use old cloth, rags, hay, and sand. 9 realizes that lack of education, safety, and proper facilities are barring them from their right to menstrual hygiene. For a nation with growing aspiration and dreams, 9 hopes to start a movement. Join 9 to be a movement of change for women in India. We appeal to both men and women as responsible citizens to contribute by initiating dialogue around menstruation. Talk about periods. Help change the environment where periods are no longer a deep dark secret only to be whispered about. Let's all dream of a new and better Swachh Bharat with 9. Our need, our right to a healthy life.
You didn't question all your motives when you thought that this was highly beneficial for me. You then in turn began to think that it was cute to rub my face in all these made-up stories. Roman Empire's what you are. Roman
Since you left, I've been holding on to a memory. Since you walked out that door, yeah. And you said I changed and you're so damn sick of me. You're not mine anymore. 2, 3, 4. Whoa, whoa. She said you need to let me go. Whoa, whoa. She said I'd die for you. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not mine anymore. Hey, I still remember what you wore on the first night. Still remember how that black dress had your curves right. Still remember smoking just to calm my nerves, till you had to leave and grabbed your purse. I grabbed first. It's no words, yeah, it's just her body against mine. Makeup on my shirt, lipstick on my neck, whiskey on my breath. Taking pictures in the moment so we don't forget. Yeah. Whoa, whoa. She said you need to let me go. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not mine anymore. And I can't be myself without you. I am not well. Okay, I said that before, but I need you now. You need to let me go. Whoa, whoa. She said I'd die for you. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not. Since you left, I've been holding on to a memory. Since you walked out that door, and you said I changed it. You're so damn sick of me. You're not mine anymore. Whoa, whoa. She said you need to let me go. Whoa, whoa. She said I'd die for you. You're like my drug, but I can't get high off you. You're not mine anymore.
I have done bad things, did them too. Good people got no self-control. It's the root of my evil ways. War in my head when I'm trying to keep it peaceful. A little feels good, a little more, and it's lethal. Save me from myself. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, 'cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. These bad habits, they die too slow. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, 'cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. But if you love me, let me go. I get high to leave all these problems on the ground. Then to my surprise, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. These bad habits, they die too slow. I've been caught up in the riptide for too long, cause it's all I know. I've been letting this shit slide. But if you love me, let me go. Let me go. But if you love me, let me go.
We got a ride, we got the night. I got the bottle, you got the light. We got the stars, we got audio. We're gonna fly, we're getting high. You got the moon dust, I got the sky. We got the stars, we got audio. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet, you gon' come home with me, oh. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet, you gon' come home with me, oh.
The heart, we got the soul. Just when the world's saying they got no hope, here comes the love. We got audio. I'm flying high, superhero. S on my chest with my Marilyn Monroe. Feel like a star, 'cause we got audio.
Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet, you gon' come home with me, oh. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the bum bum beat, I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet, you gon' come home with me, oh.
That audio.
This fire in my head's got me on edge. I'm going out tonight. Faded on the thread, don't know what's next. I wanna feel alive. I kissed a stranger in a white dress. She put a crown on top of my head. Said every king needs a queen in his bed. I said, hey girl, I'd like to stay here for a while, just you and I. Far from the places we can't get away from. She said, hey boy, I like your style. I'll let you play me for a while. Play me till the sun rises.
Play me like a violin. Here with you now, not coming down. Leave my insanity up here in the clouds. Look what we found, oxygen we can breathe. Let the madness slowly undress. Rip the mask off over our heads. We can dive down deeper instead. I said, hey girl, I'd like to stay here for a while, just you and I. Far from the places we can't get away from. She said, hey boy, I like your style. I'll let you play me for a while. Play me till the sun rises. Play me like a violin. Play me till the sun rises. Play me till your hands give in. Play me like a violin. Play me till the sun rises. Play me till you can't hide it. Play me like a violin. Play me till the sun rises. Play me till your hands give in. Play me like a violin. Play me till the sun rises. Play me till you can't hide it. Play me like a violin.
Some guy called Peter managed to jump a skipping rope over 12,000 times in an hour. Really? It's a world record. We looked it up. Well, we think he'd like Spotify Premium. Instead of just 6 skips an hour, Premium gives you unlimited skips, so you can jump between tracks as much as you like. Learn more about Premium when you tap the banner. Go on, do it for Peter.
Friday night, put my backpack on to do my thing, but the bouncer wouldn't let me in. He just stood there with a stupid grin. Last time I went home crying, but I kept trying, 'cause he don't know the moves that I'm supplying. I'll take my glasses, I'm gonna bounce back up and kick some asses. I've waited long enough. You think you owe me, you don't control me. You think you heard me saying that I'm freaky. You're just afraid I'm here to stay. Just 'cause I'm different, I shouldn't walk away. You think you owe me, I control you. You think you owe me, I control you. You're a freak, don't belong 'cause you're alone and weak. But I'm just as cool as I am geek. Mr. Power, I am all sleep. And this time I won't be crying. No, I'm not buying. You know the slide as the moves that I'm supplying. I'll take my glasses. I'm gonna bounce back up and kick some asses. I'm about to call your bluff. You think you owe me? You don't control me. You think you hurt me, saying that I'm freaky. You're just afraid I'm here to stay. Not gonna be that geek who walked away. You think you owe me? You don't control me. You think you hurt me, saying that I'm freaky. You're just afraid I'm here to stay. Just 'cause I'm different, I shouldn't walk away. You think you owe me? You keep dreaming and dark scheming, yeah you do. You're a poison, and I know that it's untrue. All my friends think you're vicious, and they say you're suspicious. You keep dreaming and dark scheming, yeah you do. I feel like I'm drowning. You're holding me down and holding me down. You're killing me slow, so slow. Oh no. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm so plastic, and it's tragic just for you. I don't know what the hell you gonna do when your looks start depleting and your friends all start leaving. You're so plastic, and it's tragic just for you. I feel like I'm drowning. You're holding me down and holding me down. You're killing me slow, so slow. Oh no. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning. My life's okay, yeah. Just when you're not around me. My life's okay. Just when you're not around me. My life's okay. Just when you're not around me. My life's okay. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning. You're holding me down and holding me down. You're killing me slow, so slow. Oh no. I feel like I'm drowning. I'm drowning.
No, I never meant to break your heart, but you kinda knew I always would. Said you always wanna be a star. Now you're the saddest girl in Hollywood. Took a hit cause I can't say I miss you, but I miss you now. Apologize for what I got you into, but it's too late now. Hate me,
but you kinda always would. Said you always wanna be a star. Now you're the saddest girl in Hollywood. I try to warn you, I'm no good for you. I try to warn you, no I did. No, I never meant to bring you up. Oops.
the times when I felt the pain, but every time that I reach for the sky, I felt a rush of blood in my veins, and the wheels turned inside my brain. I'm fighting the lows that creep in my mind. I try to remember that life was a ride, down one man, the next one you're high, like a wave crashing into the night. I know I've been here before, but not going down in this storm. So long, farewell to my darkest days. Listen to me now as I wash away my fears. They're taking over, they're taking over, they're taking over me. My demons, demons, chains off and now I'm dreaming. Wash away my tears. They're taking over, they're taking over, they're taking over me. My demons, demons, chains off and now I'm dreaming. I'm out of the box, don't fit in the lane. There's too many people that count in a day who doubt me every step of the way. I'm so tired of the shit that they say. Yeah, I do this for me, not ever for them. I'll never be sorry, won't ever pretend, cause every word I write is the truth. Can you say the same thing about you? I know I've been here before, but not going down in this storm. So long, farewell to my darkest days. Listen to me now as I wash away my fears. They're taking over, they're taking over, they're taking over me. My demons, demons, chains off and now I'm dreaming. Wash away my tears. They're taking over, they're taking over, they're taking over me. My demons, demons.
Girl, trap. Don't act like you know me, you don't even know my real name. All I want's serenity, all you want's a fortune and fame. And the code to the gate, which I don't even like to give away. Cause I've been going through some shit I never thought I would. I stay in the hills, I don't even go to Hollywood. Toxic people in my life, man, I probably should cut them all off. Better off if they was gone for good.
As I wash away my fears. They're taking over, they're taking over, they're taking over me. My demons, demons, chains off and now I'm dreaming. Wash away my tears. They're taking over, they're taking over, they're taking over me. My demons, demons, chains off and now I'm dreaming. Lock away my demons, demons. Chains off and now I'm dreaming.
Higher, your love has set me free. Now nothing's out of reach. Higher, higher.
I run the days into the night. I feel my heart is going rogue here, but I kinda lie. You run your mouth, I ran a mile. I've heard it all, now you don't want me. Well, I'm done, I promise. Yeah, I will go, screaming out my pain into the night. Do what I like, I lose control. Shake my head and dance with girls you like. It gets me higher, you get me higher.
Higher, your love has set me free. Now nothing's out of reach. Higher, higher, higher. I'm stronger now, I'm free. I'm who I wanna be. Higher, 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 higher.
I'll paint my skin with broken hearts. I'll rip our memories all apart. I'll lose my mind, now that you're not here. Your guitar, I smash it up, cause that's the music that I love. Play it so loud you can hear it. Yeah, I will go, screaming out my pain into the night. Do what I like, I'll lose control. Shake my head and dance with girls you like. It gets me higher, you get me higher.
Higher, your love has set me free. Now nothing's out of reach.
set me free. Now nothing's out of reach. Higher, higher, higher. Your love has set me free. It set me free. Nothing's out of reach. Higher, higher, higher. I'm stronger now. I'm free. I'm who I wanna be. Higher, higher. This ain't no give or take. I've learned from my mistakes. I'm so much stronger now. I'm so much stronger now. This ain't no give or take. I've learned from my mistakes. I'm so much stronger now. I'm so much stronger now.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense. But I don't fucking care at all. Cause I have hella feelings for you. I act like I don't fucking care, like they ain't even there. Cause I have hella feelings for you. I act like I don't fucking care, cause I'm so fucking scared. I'm only a fool for you, and maybe you're too good for me. I'm only a fool for you, but I don't fucking care at all. Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. Cause I don't fucking care at all. You've been out all night, I don't know where you've been. You're slurring all your words, not making any sense. But I don't fucking care at all. Cause I have hella feelings for you. I act like I don't fucking care, like they ain't even there. Cause I have hella feelings for you. I act like I don't fucking care, cause I'm so fucking scared. I'm only a fool for you, and maybe you're too good for me. I'm only a fool for you, but I don't fucking care at all.
I'm so afraid of it, don't leave me alone. One more day, need the feeling that I know in this space.
lost my way, always been out on my own. Till you came, oh, who gave you the control that you take, love we made. If you say you'll be my love, don't be a liar. 'Cause I've been taking low, you take me higher. Oh, higher, 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 higher. I can't stop the love we made. You brought me back to life, and now I feel like I'm alive. I can breathe when you're by my side. Need the touch, love the taste. You make it hurt so good, how I like. I can't stop the love we made. If you say you'll be my love, don't be a liar. 'Cause I've been taking low, you take me higher. Oh, higher, higher.
Grayon. This festive season, Grayon introduces
It's
a gift
time
box
to comprise
changing
your brand.
six beauty
Grayon.
essentials,
Beauty,
a must-have
cosmetic,
for
personal
all
care
women.
products.
Grayon.
Bholi was 12 years old when she got her first period. Horrified, she ran to her mother. Her mother gave her some hay to absorb the blood and told her that she would have to spend the next 5 days in the shed where the family buffaloes lived. 3 months later, Bholi picked up hay as usual to manage her period, not noticing an insect in the hay. The insect entered through her vagina, severely infecting her uterus, and removing it was the only option. Bholi will never bear a child in her life. India has 355 million menstruating women and girls. almost 82% of women and girls in India use old cloth, rags, hay, and sand. 9 realizes that lack of education, safety, and proper facilities are barring them from their right to menstrual hygiene. For a nation with growing aspiration and dreams, 9 hopes to start a movement. Join 9 to be a movement of change for women in India. We appeal to both men and women as responsible citizens to contribute by initiating dialogue around menstruation. Talk about periods. Help change the environment where periods are no longer a deep dark secret only to be whispered about. Let's all dream of a new and better Swachh Bharat with 9. Our need, our right to a healthy life.
The Zunpal Smart Bulb is a smart lighting solution with 16 million colors, 11 preset modes, and global remote access to create the perfect space for relaxing, entertaining, gaming, or partying. Zunpulse's smart lights make your home reflect your mood. That can be a party, a date, an evening of reflection. There's a color for every day.
Hello IMT, this is Ami, Country Manager for Hostinger India. What we at Hostinger India provide is a platform for people to rise in their life, to rise in their careers, to go and have their presence online. And this is what we wish that each and every person, whether he's a student or a business person, we want them to go online and have their own online presence. For that, we have many products with our website. We have web hosting, which can be a cloud, which can be non-cloud, it can be a gaming hosting as well. We have shared hosting as well. If you want to buy a domain, you can buy it from us as well. And this time, especially for IMT, we are having a special coupon with a discount code of Exult 2021. Again, I'll repeat, if you use Exult 2021, you will get a special 10% discount on your purchase. So I would like to encourage all the students present over there to go and try our websites and try to make a career of their own, a path of their own. If they need any sort of help, we always have our YouTube channel called Hostinger India.
Tasty Tribe brings a wide choice of healthy food and snacks for all, especially for people who are always on the move. We feel proud to have discovered the secret to snack perfection, giving us the shortest route to everyone's heart. We utilize the most natural, hand-picked ingredients to bring out the natural flavor of farm-grown edibles. As a result, our products are fresher, crunchier, and simply taste better. Tasty Tribe Millet Crisps are high in protein and fiber, a smart snack for satiating hunger pangs. Baked to perfection, every bite has an ultimate crunch. Sportsgram.in, a subsidiary of God Small Thing, is our digital media partner for the event Exult 2021. The page goes on Instagram with the handle @sportsgram.in and they cover content from different sports up there. God of Small Thing is a content-driven website and has made its entry to the top 30,000 websites in the country. You can check out sportsgram.in on our Instagram, and if you are looking forward to sports-related articles, head over to godofsmallthing.com.
I can't stop the love we made.
We gonna rise till we fall. They say we got no future at all. They wanna keep us out, can't hold us down anymore. We gonna rise till we fall. When we hit the bottom, nothing gon' stop us. Climb to the top with you. We could be the greatest ones who never made it. Yeah, I could be talking to you. They tryna hate, but we won't change anything at all. We gonna rise till we fall. They think we just dropped out, living at our mom's house. Parents must be so proud, they know it all. No, they don't speak our language. They say we're too savage. Yeah, no, we don't give up anymore. We're gonna rise till we fall. We're gonna rise till we fall. They don't speak our language. They say we're too savage. Yeah, no, we don't give up anymore. We're gonna rise. Nowhere. But what they don't know is we don't care. We're gonna keep it on going till we can't go no more. We're gonna rise till we fall. Yeah. When we hit the bottom, nothing gon' stop us. Climb to the top with you. We could be the greatest ones who never made it. Yeah, I could be talking to you. They tryna hate, but we won't change anything at all. We gonna rise till we fall. They think we just dropped out, living at our mom's house. Parents must be so proud, they know it all. No, they don't speak our language. They say we're too savage. Yeah, no, we don't give up anymore. We gonna rise till we fall. Gonna rise till we fall. They don't speak our language. They say we're too savage. Yeah, no, we don't give up anymore. We're gonna rise. We're gonna rise. We're gonna rise. Till we fall.
Could you believe I could be different? I'll be the difference. I'll lift you high, and I understand your hesitation. My reputation is no surprise. So let me redefine you, and you can see the tide move, just like tears in the eyes do. And when you're feeling oh baby, I'll be right here between the sea and silence. So breathe easy, my dear. You can find sunshine in the rain. I will come. I know the love is so unforgiving. You've been a victim too many times, and I'll be the thread, hold you together. I'll be forever. Will you be mine? So let me redefine you, and you can see the tide move, just like tears in the eyes do. And when you're feeling oh baby, I'll be right here between the sea and silence. So breathe easy, my dear. You can find sunshine in the rain. I will come running when you call my name. Even a broken different way. Hey, hey, I swear I love you in a different way. Hey, hey, I swear I love you in a different way.
Why do all the monsters come out at night? Why do we sleep when we want to hide? Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life? Another day, another headache in this hangover hotel. Getting used to the rhythm, yeah, I know this beat too well. Tunnel visions got me feeling like you're the only one I see, but I know what's missing when I'm swimming in my lonely luxury. I'm wondering, why do all the monsters come out at night? Why do we sleep when we want to hide? Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life? Why am I a sucker for all your lies? Strung out like laundry on every line. Why do I come back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life? I'm addicted
Listen to the way you hurt, the way you contradict me. I swear everything look worse at night. I think I'm overthinking. I don't care who I might hurt along the way. I'm fucking sinking into every word. I don't care if you're lying when I'm drinking. So tell me pretty lies, look me in my face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake. When you can leave me on and leave these questions in my sheets, I'm under it. I made my bed and I'm still wondering.
I'm wondering why do all the monsters come out at night? Why do we sleep when we want to hide? Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life? Why am I a sucker for all your lies? Strung out like laundry on every line. Why do I come back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life? Thinking about you, you're in my head. Even without you, I still feel dead. Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life?
Dead, thinking about you, you're in my head. Even without you, I still feel dead. Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life?
I'm wondering why do all the monsters come out at night? Why do we sleep when we want to hide? Why do I run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life? Why am I a sucker for all your lies? Strung out like laundry on every line. Why do I come back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life? Like I don't mind if you fuck up my life.
Remember when we all got drunk? I ended up with 2 broke thumbs. Oh my god, I felt so dumb. Lucky me. I wrote a song that no one knows. I played a show and no one showed. Oh my god, I felt so alone. Lucky me. When all is going wrong and you're scared as hell, what you gonna do, who you gonna tell? Maybe
100 bad days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting at parties.
100 bad days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting at parties. Yeah, no, I ain't scared of you. No, I ain't scared of you no more. No, I ain't scared of you. No, I ain't scared of you no more. Remember when she broke my heart, waiting for the waiter to return my card, right as I let down my guard. Lucky me. We had to work a bit more hard, only just to get a little bit less fun. We could laugh about it all tomorrow, couldn't we? When all is going wrong and you're scared as hell, what you gonna do, who you gonna tell? Maybe
100 bad days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting at parties.
100 bad days made 100 good stories. 100 good stories make me interesting at parties. Yeah, no, I ain't scared of you. No, I ain't scared of you no more. No, I ain't scared of you. No, I ain't scared of you no more.
100 good stories make me interesting at parties, yeah. No, I ain't scared of you. No, I ain't scared of you no more.
Take a hit, shoot me down, shoot me down. I won't ever hit the ground, hit the ground. Playing dead I'll never do. Gotta keep an eye on you. Patience is wearing thin, paper thin. Promises broke again. What a sin, but it only feeds my energy. So don't expect no sympathy. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up. Flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Put an X on my chest, but I'm still standing, cause I won't forget the hell on earth you put me through. I'll save myself in spite of you. Smoke, fire, it's all going up. Don't you know I ain't afraid to shed a little blood? Smoke, fire, flares are going up. Flares are going up. Oh, won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. White flag, never going up, never going up, no, no. White flag, never going up, never going up, no, no. White flag, never going up, never going up, no, no. Won't wave my white flag, no. This time I won't let go. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight. Won't wave my white flag, no. Oh, I won't go down slow. I'd rather die than give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight, give up the fight.
Been thinking about coming back to Spotify Premium? Now that's a great idea. With unlimited skips, ad-free listening, and offline mode, upgrading to Premium is a no-brainer. Listen to any song, anywhere, anytime, without any limits. Ready to go Premium? Tap the banner to learn more.
even pretend, cause every word I write is the truth. Can you say the same thing about
Hello and welcome back, guys, to Exult 2021, and we are having another exciting match between Stanford and IMT Ghaziabad.
And yes, I am Satyam Sharma, and here is with me Vishal Gupta, and we'll walk you through whole match and um, let's see how the opening is. So I think both the players are having a defensive approach. Here comes pawn to f3, attacking the knight at e4, and here comes a check. So a little aggressive play by black. What say, Vishal?
Yes, absolutely. Both the players have not gone for the center, which is usually the typical move here. Both the players started with their knights and already have some exchanges down on the board. So if queen exchange happens in this position, then the king would be on f2 and would lose his right to castle.
Okay, so I think White is going to lose his queen.
No,
Not
no,
yet, but
can defend with
yeah,
the bishop to f2. Uh,
yes.
or only defensive move here. Yeah, but a lot of
So
pressure here, taking full advantages or taking full advantage of the pin. Uh, maybe, yeah, not
So
looking very good.
black's queen at h4 is hanging right now. So if black attacks further with other pieces, so he might lose his queen.
Yeah,
So queen has to move, or
and
else some
most
brilliant
probably,
move should take place.
yeah, and most probably, because there is no other check in this position right now, he will most probably just move the queen away. Now it's a good time to castle, put this king to safety.
Yes, surely because white has already uh, doubled his pawn at c file, c2 and c3. So that
Yeah.
is a little disadvantageous for white. So
Also
yes,
the move,
castles
also
comes
the
in.
move, yeah, also the move f3 is a little weakens the position of the king. So, but yeah, right now he has somehow managed to neutralize the position. Black was being a little aggressive but could not find anything. So right now, I would even give a little advantage to white in terms of development, but both players looking good here.
Yeah,
The only,
actually,
the
uh,
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, actually, black has three pieces which are unutilized yet. And although he looks a little aggressive, but he needs to bring out those rook, bishop, and knight hanging at A8, B8, and C8. So they are already blocked. So yes, the idea is the same, which we were talking about. Now, bishop at C8 is ready to attack and find some lines along that long diagonal.
Yeah, it's a little slow move, I would say. Pawn to b6 might could have just played the pawn d pawn to d5, or could even develop the knight instead. Maybe he's looking to fianchetto the bishop, but in this position I'm not sure if fianchetting the bishop, that too in a middle game, is right, because you usually fianchetto it in the early game and then bring it out towards the middle game. So now it feels like a little late. That's why yeah, if we just wanted to develop the bishop, maybe playing d4, going for the center, and then developing the bishop on the other side of the board would have been the better choice.
Right. So now a double attack, and there is a bishop exchange at
Yeah,
a6.
this was not required, I would say, but
Yeah,
there was a
even
double attack. There was a double attack on bishop. Maybe that's why.
yes. So black offered it, and white accepts it. And then right now the position is a little equal. Like the match is not going anywhere uh, to either of the sides.
Yeah, there is a bishop against a knight. Little early to say which piece is preferable, but let's see as the game proceeds, if they both manage to exchange some more pieces, then and the board opens up, then this bishop can have advantageous position when compared to the knight. Right now, it's pretty much equal.
Yeah. Actually, it is always dicey to tell which one is more valuable, bishop or knight, because it depends on the situation and the formation that a player makes. That decides
Absolutely.
which is the better piece.
Absolutely. Where the piece is located, what pieces it is protecting, what pieces it is attacking, and the ability to maneuver to a better position or a better square usually defines if a piece is nice or not so nice.
Yeah.
So that is
So
the
so
case
my
right now. Both players have some a lot of pawns, so maybe some pawn moves would be very good. Like a3 can put that knight under some pressure. Uh,
So I can see a good move by White, which he can play. So there's one pin, like if he moves bishop to g5, then both the queen and yes, the move comes into play. Now queen has to
actually,
go
the
away, and
actually the
rook
knight
will
was
go.
hanging. The knight was hanging on c7,
Yes,
so could have just taken the knight also.
yeah.
But this is also a good move.
If the earlier move could fetch you 3 extra points, and this will also be this will fetch you 2 points actually. A
Yeah, this will
bishop
fetch you two
in
points.
exchange of rook.
Yeah, and just taking the knight would have got you 3 points, and the queen on seventh line would have been very deadly, attacking the pawn on a7 and the attack on the rook as well. So maybe that was a better attack, but this is not bad either, because there is still an attack on the knight. Let's say the queen moves away to some square which does not protect the knight still. Maybe after taking up the rook, you can pick up the knight as well.
Absolutely, and but I don't see any extra move for queen at black queen at f6. It has to play defensive, and let's see. Black is taking whole of time. He wants to safeguard both his. Okay, he goes for a rook exchange, a check. A rook will be exchanged for sure, but the pin is still on at
Yeah,
f6. Queen is
this was
pinned.
not required. Maybe a better move could have been queen to g6, then the bishop take the rook, you take the queen, then the pawn take the queen, and at least the king would have been a little weaker. Uh, and then you could just take back with your rook, the bishop you could take back. And
Absolutely.
yeah,
Now the
and
queen is hanging. Now rook at d8 is hanging, and okay, so black moves g6. Now rook is gone for sure. It is no way coming back for it.
actually the better move would have been to take the knight and let the pawn hang, or let the bishop hang. Or this is fine
Yeah,
actually. Actually, this is fine as well. Yeah, this is fine as well.
this is better because
But if I was white, I wouldn't want to exchange the queens yet. Okay, so did not go for the queen exchange. So I guess that's all right.
and what I can see is a clear checkmate in some moves. Yeah, if pawn at
Yeah,
f7 doesn't move.
could have just gone. Yeah, instead of taking, just could have gone rook to e8.
No, no, but at that time, knight can capture rook now at e8.
Yeah, yeah.
Now as
Now
bishop,
can now can go to rook to e8.
yeah. Now it is really very difficult.
Yeah,
Okay,
finds
so
it.
the check is coming for sure by white, but it will be safer for black. Okay,
Okay,
another check
another
threat. Another
yeah,
check
another
threat.
checkmate on g7.
But to defend it, I think black should play g6, pawn to g6.
G6 or queen to h7.
Yeah. But queen to h7 can again block the king to come
Yeah,
at the
yeah,
c row,
definitely, definitely.
7 row.
Definitely a very bad position for black pieces right now.
Oh no, that was a blunder. He forgot that pawn at g7 was pinned to queen. Now it can't take back.
Yeah,
Now he has to play something like pawn to g5, but it is almost over for black, I guess.
yeah, there is no hope there would be a checkmate sooner or later now. Still has to find the best defense. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it is somewhat a,
This is a.
but again,
But now
queen
rook
at
to. Yeah,
yeah, queen at g3 can launch an attack and come to b8. Yeah, b8, and then it will be a mate in some moves. Let's see white can find it or not. Yes, white finds it. So king has only one square left, that is f7, and now it is just a matter of time. It is just that how early white finds the right checkmate move.
absolutely. Uh, she definitely cannot defend against a queen and a rook and a bishop with just a queen. Okay, so the bishop moving the bishop was maybe not the best move. Maybe queen to d8 or yeah, or rook to e7 was the better move.
Yeah. Now it pushes back the bishop, which is not, which should have not been desirable, but yet again white is in a strong position and king is out in open. So let's see how much black defends. Only a blunder can save white from prevent white from winning. Else, white is winning for sure.
Absolutely. Keeps on checking the king, but no breakthrough yet. Has to move the bishop from there. If he's not able to checkmate, maybe try to bring the bishop back into the game.
Yeah, the bishop to retreating the bishop was not a good idea, I think, by white.
Yeah, absolutely not. A rook to e7 or queen to d8 would have been a better move.
Now again a check.
Rook to e7 would have also pinned the queen, so I think that was the best move in the position, but could not find it.
But it
Exchanges the
okay.
queen. Okay.
That
Okay,
is,
still
I,
winning,
th-
but yeah, but takes away the chances of an early checkmate.
absolutely no. Black has lost all his major pieces, but still, like it was just a mate in 4 or 5 moves.
Maybe now white strategy is to just take away all the pawns and try to queen another pawn. And why not? When you have such a clear advantage, why complicate things when you can just go slowly?
But a disadvantage of this strategy is that you threaten yourself in a stalemate. Like it is possible that you end up in a stalemate,
Absolutely, yeah,
and I
absolutely.
think black is trying to do that only. Like he's blocking all his uh, pieces. Now only king can move apart from the d4 pawn. Now it is also gone.
Okay, now
And
only king can move.
yes,
Okay, so the one easy way to avoid stalemate is to just keep checking the king.
right. Sometimes people just become overconfident and try to gain 2 3 queens from their past pawns, but it certainly leads to a stalemate, which nobody ever wants. It's just like a win for the one who is losing. Like if stalemate happens right now, that means that black kind of wins.
Black would be very happy with the stalemate, that's for sure.
Yes. Okay,
So
I
now we
think
see a yeah now okay, cannot go to the seventh file yet. Has to move his yeah. That's a
yeah.
better. Yeah, now
a
it's a
check is
checkmate.
coming, and also the time is also over, and there we go.
White wins with a checkmate. Chandarba.
Yes, Chandaba, the player from Stanford, getting better of our Negabai, our own
Yeah,
Achintya
so
from
Stanford
IMT.
has a lead. Yeah, Stanford has lead.
Yes, Stanford has
If I'm
already.
not, yeah, already won one game. Yeah, so it's two
Yes,
zero for Stanford. So Stanford is definitely going for the semi-finals.
yes. So a good game, a very good fight by Achintya as well. But yes, Stanford are known for their aggressive play, and they did the same and won the match. And
Yeah,
they've made
definitely
their
in the
places into the semifinals.
yeah, definitely in the first half of the game, Black was dominating a bit, but soon things turned around and White came out on the top. This is the game of chess. It's so unpredictable. Things change with the move. So that's it for today. Tomorrow we are starting with the semi-finals. Two very exciting games to come up.
And also, don't forget to watch our final, which will happen tomorrow only. The two teams which emerge winner in semifinals will right away jump into the final. So make sure to keep your slot vacant of the weekend evening and make the most out of it.
Yes, so we'll sign off for
So
now and see